Hi, my friends. It's Cori. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. Today is another stitch with me, and we're going to be stitching on this. Let me see if I can get this picture. On this is a new kit I got from New Craft Day. It was $5.25. I got this one in January, and I thought it'd be fun to start another cross stitch kit because, well, you can't have too many of them going, can you? This is the chart. I have it out because I did a photocopy of it, and I'm in the process of making floss drop cards for this kit. I have not finished it. I've only gotten some of them on here, and so I'm not ready to go ahead and put the floss on here yet, but I'm working on it. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the Xyron. Let me see. It's a Xyron, the Xyron sticker maker. You just put the paper in there and pull it out the other end, and you've got stickers when it comes out. So that's what I am going to do with this kit, probably right after we talk. Although I've got a busy day, I figured I'd go ahead and record now while I could. I'll be driving for the Amish today. At the first Tuesday of every month, they have an auction, and they're getting ready for their auction. So somehow that involves me. These are the threads. They're all pretty neutral colors, so I couldn't really find a vibrant color for you guys to watch me stitch. So I did find a color that is vibrant on here, and it is color number, oh great, what color did I pick? It's this blue one, and it's color number 413, which is number 3 on the card. And I'll be happy when I have it put on the floss drops. This is just not fun to deal with, I don't think. I can see why those who have a lot of kits working don't want to do the floss drop, but I do work from my kits more at one time, and so that's why I like to do it on floss drops. It's just easier to deal with. So that it's a 30 by 40 centimeters, and it is 11 count also. And it's those 3 kitties are so cute, so cute. I haven't really softened this up yet. And there was no really big areas of coverage, but the confetti's not very bad either. It is confetti, but it's contained within the same area of confetti. There are some colors that are pretty much just spotted randomly throughout, but let's see. I will go ahead and start right here on this color square right here. That's got my loop started. I got about 3 strands of thread ready and loaded, ready to go. And The weather here it's cloudy, but the temperature is 70 degrees. I believe the high today is supposed to be get up to 78. Um, I will. I tried to do. I was gonna do a drill with me today, but because it being so cloudy, the setup where I have to do the filming for that, I wouldn't be able to get good light. So I'm back here in my recliner doing another stitch with me. I'm kind of excited. I started working on the Texas cowboy boots, and it's it's coming along very slowly, but I'm finding what I'm doing when I have time and I'm not running around it everywhere. I'm finding I really am rotating through my projects as I stitch. I'll stitch a chunk of time. I'll get up and go do something, go take care of things in the kitchen, do the laundry, whatever. And then when I come back, I'll pick up something different. And so I'm touching a lot of these projects on a daily basis. I'm just not getting a lot done on them. But they are progressing. I went and I've done some more looking around, looking at patterns. I don't know why I do that. I don't have any money to buy anything right now. But I go and I look and I dream. And one of the thoughts that occurred to me was that nativity that I was doing yesterday. I really wonder how I've got the pattern, and I was wondering how that would work if I did that on like a microscopic count, a fabric, and just use that pattern that came with that kit, and just did it. I don't know how. I wouldn't know how to figure. I guess I could figure it out, but I can't do it off the top of my head. What count I want to do and what size that would make that picture. But I would like to do something that would be one thread, 1/1 full cross. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want it to be too small that I struggle really hard to see. And see, like right here, this pattern, there's a red mark on here across that. I don't know if you can see. There's a red mark across that square. So I'm going to look over here to see if there's a blue square with a red mark on it. And there is over here. I think that's what that is supposed to be. So I'm going to skip that one. It just looks like it's a mismark rather than a... But yeah, now that I look at it, that probably is the greater than sign. So I will skip that one. So I'm glad I checked that. With this image being so small, it might make a difference if I put the wrong thing there. Sometimes it's really big and, you know, one thing off isn't that big of a deal. But I went and looked and saw, I talked yesterday how I panicked because of my Christmas teacups. I got the fabric for that, and I got the Magic Grid, or Easy Grid, or I don't know what it's called. I have to look every time. And it is the kind that washes away. So that I'm glad about that. Uh, I'm not gonna have to go and search for another fabric for the third time for that piece of that cross stitch. Uh, anyway, I think I kind of like to try trying that pattern on a 32 count or a. I really don't know. I haven't actually seen a 32 count, so maybe I ought to try it on a 28 count first. My son yesterday sent me a picture of something new to me. I don't know, maybe you guys that live in the city, uh, maybe this isn't new for you guys, but he's been doing trucking for. He's not an employee of Fleet Farm or something like that. He's not their employee, but they have hired his company to move stuff, to haul stuff. And so he was at a farm fleet, and they have outside in their, it was like an extension of their, it's like a small convenience store, it looked like. And outside the convenience store, you know how they have a car wash? Well, attached to that car wash, they had a pet wash. It was like a big booth with glass windows where you can go in, and I think he paid $15 for 20 minutes, and they had supplies there that he could use, and he was able to give his cat a bath. They had blow dryer, and he'd been telling me how she really needed a bath. You don't bathe cats all that often, but he thought he'd been complaining that she needed a bath, and so he was able to do that. I thought, what a great idea. I think $15 is kind of a lot for that, but it sure made it nice for him to be able to. He just jumped down and gave Misty a bath, and she wasn't happy about it, but he got that taken care of, and I thought, what a great idea. Why hadn't somebody thought of that sooner? I hear my dogs don't ever get bathed because I can't bend over and do it. I don't have anything I can put them up on to do it. Well, golly, he just go walk into something like that and get it all taken care of. And he said there's a monthly plan that if you can pay like $20 and you can do it all month, which is a better deal, but I don't think Daniel plans to be there very long, and hopefully Misty won't need another bath anytime soon. But I'm gonna back out of this because I missed a thread. So, but anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. I told Daniel he just needs to build one of those for me here. It can just be out front. Get those dogs up in there, line them up, and get them bathed. And I think he's been enjoying working up there. Part of the team that's working on that is leaving, so he's sad about that, but on the flip side of that, it's good that he gets to stay because that is a a nice paying project for him. He needed a break like that for quite a while. So most of the people are leaving Friday, but they've kept him on. So he's gonna continue working there. The place that the doctor was sending me, it is physical therapy. They got a hold of me yesterday, and I was able to make an appointment, and I'm going to start tomorrow. I guess I'll find out tomorrow what more, how many visits, what all's entailed with that. But that will be a step in the right direction. They told me that he said, my doctor refers a lot of patients over there because he really likes the results that he gets from that particular physical therapy. And she said there's a lot of, I guess there's a specialization for, I see it's blowing, it left me the word I'm looking for. Vertigo. There's a specialization within physical therapy to deal with that, and not all physical therapists have it. So I'll have to go further to go into Corpus rather than go into Beeville to do it. But it will be good if it's, if it takes care of the problem, it'll be worth it. So I'm kind of excited about that. Finally getting maybe hope for an end of this. I think I'm starting to get carpal tunnel from all my stitching and drilling. I guess it was with my drilling when I was diamond painting that it was really hurting, though. I don't know if it's carpal tunnel, but my pinky and my finger were just hurting something fierce. And it's like, I don't know, it could be my fibromyalgia. The fibromyalgia just makes your muscles feel like they're really stiff, more like tendons than muscles. If that makes any sense. I do have some more cross stitches that I can start. I'm trying to decide how many I want going at the same time. And I would like to be able to finish some, so I don't want to have too many. Do you hear my cat meowing? They don't really talk that much. I wonder what they're talking about today. They've kind of been a little restless today, chasing each other around, and they don't do that a lot, but I'm going to have to look at this up close. I can't. Okay, I think that is a different... See that green symbol right there? That's a less than sign. I don't know if y'all can see. This is a less than sign. I think there's one right there. Which means I've come up too close over. And I did succeed in unthreading my needle. Fiddlesticks. What Persephone? Makes me wonder what's going on with them. She's usually not a vocal cat at all. I fed them. They got their food this morning. Yeah. Do you want to come talk to the peoples? Huh? Do you want your voice to be heard? Come on, you can come. She say, no, I want you to come. I want more food. Pet. I guess it's getting time where I need to get back to my little Frank Delby book. I have been looking for stories in there, but I wanted to find some really interesting stories to tell you. And I guess maybe I'll just start telling them because they're just not anything really... I think my sister must have told us the most interesting ones from that book because they're pretty... One thing I will say about that, Frank Dobie is the one who wrote that book. And apparently Frank Dobie is the one that way back in his, I guess it was in the, I'm going to say the 1920s, or I have no idea what era it was, but the era that brought the Western to life is attributed to this guy, Frank Dobie, who wrote that book. That he was the one that got the phenomena of kids and cowboys and that genre or trend of people being fascinated and into the Wild Wild West was due to Frank Dobie. And I don't know where she got that information. Maybe I'll look at the biography on the book, the little biography they have sometimes about the author. But apparently in his day, Frank Dobie was really quite popular. And I think our society has come such a long way that those things that were very exciting then just don't seem that exciting now. And maybe that's how I'm looking at it. So I know I promised you guys I would do that, and I hadn't just forgotten it. But that's where it's at. I need to find some more good stories, and maybe I'll work harder at that. It just, when I'm reading, I'm not stitching, guys. That's how that goes. And once you got that stitchy bug, it's it's like you live for the minute when you can sit down and stitch. And I know it's that way with diamond painting too. Back when I was able to diamond paint, I cannot believe how easy it was for me, and now how hard it is for me. Uh, because I just can't sit at a table and do it. My recliner, I don't know what I'm going to do with this old rusty recliner. Finally dies on me because it's my life. It's the only place where I can sit and my back feels supported how it needs to be supported. And I don't know if it ever goes out. I don't think it's replaceable. Even if I had the money, which I don't. I don't know. Golly. See, I have to thread this needle one more time just so I can bury my tail. And that. So anyway, I guess I'm going to leave it at that so you guys don't have to watch me struggle with this. I really do love it when you comment. Thank you for joining me. I know some of you, I really appreciate that you are leaving me comments. It means the world to me. I want you all to take care because I want to see you in the next one.